They will greet you as heroes.
Sack Travail, and that general thought we'd be willing to share the spoils? Officers died just as easy as anybody.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Of course I want to pick a fight with them!
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
They will greet you as heroes.
Yeah, they just confirming our suspicions, ain't they?
I was trying to kill you.
Did he go? Yeah, okay. He's using Taste of Blood. I really think Taste of Blood's gonna be the next overpowered thing.
Run off on me! Go!
That's my opinion. I really think it's gonna be Taste of Blood.
Them brainweeds are probably listening for us.
I go to Twitch, I was like, here we go. Like, I'm literally using it, guys. Like, I'm actively using it right now. Does that shroud last forever? Again? Like, does Riot forget that people have to actually be able to play against the shit that they make? I feel like that lesson gets forgotten a lot. Okay. So wait, her shroud is here and she can gap close to here?
We find them, tie them up, then there's like
Twice?
a full of meat.
So like, what is my counterplay exactly? Like what do I do as a Kled player to counterplay that?
But it's worked for me.
So this is just another rework where their kit is so overloaded that there's no actual counterplay because she's got so many mechanics that allow her to avoid her counterplay that she ends up just becoming a stat check.
You do come up with the best
An enemy
ideas.
has been slain.
Does Riot realize that? Like, do they realize that that's exactly how it works? That champions like Camille end up just becoming stat checks simply because they have so many mechanics that you can't reasonably avoid them? Oh, I'm sure glad I have, you know, true sight.
Yeah, I like it out here. Freedom.
You know,
Freedom is nature.
that big component of my kit that I'm balanced around, I'm sure glad I have that, and that her stealth gets to avoid true sight. Not like it was intended or anything to give Kled a counter to champions like that. Definitely not.
Damn cowards, making me ride over to kill them.
Yep. Okay, how long does this fuck... Okay, so it didn't last that long that time. And she has a gap closer and an escape move. So... Okay. So yeah, she's a stat check. She has so much mobility that she's a stat check. Got it.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
I don't need that lizard.
Riot truly doesn't realize when a champion becomes a stat check. I don't think, like, they get it. I really don't. A champion becomes a stat check when the only reasonable way to kill them is to just stand in front of them and auto-attack them to death. Because they can outplay everything else you can do. Did she come back to lane without full health?
Don't get weird on me. What are you doing?
Okay, how many times can she gap close? Is that a real champion? What the fuck? Wait, is that actually a champion that they added into the game, or is that an April Fool's joke? Okay, so AKALI actually is going to be permabanned forever. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Riot. Because there clearly weren't enough permaban champions already in the game.
Enemy killing spree.
You mocking me? Yes. Hit him. Knocks it.
You need to E before... I mean, maybe? Because you got the Yasuo? I don't know. Did that work? I don't know.
Of course I'm paranoid. You tried to kill me after
I guess it... Oh, because he knocked her into the plant. No, I get it. Although I don't get why he walked away.
Bad choices.
Riot needs to make her true stealth not a true stealth, and then they need to forget that they ever added a true stealth into the game, slap themselves for suggesting it, and move on with their lives. That is my opinion. Be like, our bad.
I'm from all over.
Sorry.
Nowhere and shut
We were a little bit drunk that day. Won't happen again, community.
Will you stop bitching for 1 minute? Well, maybe I am looking to start a fight. I'm Kled, and this here's Scott. Prepare to die. We ain't done!
Okay.
You have slain an enemy.
So how many gap closers was that, Twitch chat? She's literally just like running in, gap closing, running in, gap closing, running in, gap closing. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand who could design this champion, watch the gameplay, and be like, that's reasonable and has enough counterplay that we should add them into the game.
And I don't speak lizard. Don't be understandable.
Why do people stand in fights like that? Like, just back the fuck out. You're not needed
An
anymore.
enemy has been slain.
Don't give them the opportunity to get a revenge kill. I feel like Yasuo, though, I'm not saying Yasuo is like well designed and super balanced and all that, but I feel like the difference is Yasuo needs minions. Yasuo's gap closers can be easily canceled, and Yasuo doesn't have a fucking stealth. Also, his gap closers are much more, what do you call it, difficult to pull off. Like, he can't do what AKALI did and just constantly gap close on me under the turret, you know?
Ionia, you said. It'll be fine, you said. Fine, you said. He looked at me funny. I ain't never forgiven you. Just leave that Star Bazaar.
Why would they even release a champion if they know she's just gonna be permaban? It just makes no sense. It just makes absolutely no sense.
Harness emotion.
Why didn't he ult? Wait, I thought he didn't have ult. I like, looked down at his ult cooldown like, oh, okay, he doesn't have it. And then he had it.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, it would be nice if, like... Okay, and hear me out on this. Imagine if her Shroud had, like, a 12-hour cooldown. So, like, you got to use it once per game, and that was it. I feel like that'd be decently balanced, you know? That way she couldn't Shroud twice in a game. Yeah, I feel like the Zach really should be playing the game a bit harder.
Were you just talking? Or is it the voices again?
Why even make a champion who is so clearly going to be permaban?
There will be no
Retreat. In your guts. No more of that. You're upsetting the invisible badgers.
So she walks back for 2 seconds and then she gets her Shroud again?
Even if I lose, I win. Just means I get to come back and kill you later.
Okay. I'm just saying, it'd be nice if, like, in one of these fights, if I got the gank. I don't know. But then again, the fights take so long because she can shroud, run away, that like her team has half a goddamn fucking year to come up and save her. Like, I'm dying! Don't worry, I'm at bot lane, I'll walk over in time. Yeah, you got like full turret damage, you're not having a fun time. Okay.
You have slain an enemy.
We didn't come here to teach lessons in humanity. Don't try and understand them. Just rope.
Really though? I know you don't have ult because you just fought, so you're basically saying I'm Ari with no ult. I'm gonna walk in front of this Kled.
Don't you bite me again.
Okay, is he just trolling or? Huh, guys, at least she can't stealth under the turret. She's actually just the definition of a stat check. You can't reasonably fight her without just auto-attacking her to death. Like, all your special mechanics, all your skill shots, all that shit's useless when a champion has that much bullshit. So she's a stat check. Like, you just walk up to her and you beat the shit out of her, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it does work, then it does work. It's not good design. You know the champions I fight that I think, oh, I could do a lot against this champion? Kled, Jax, Irelia. Champions that I fight and I'm like, okay, there's reasonably nothing I can do here other than just be so damaging / tanky that I just beat the shit out of them. Fiora, AKALI, Camille.
What do you think? Tacos? Yeah.
Darius? Wait, Darius has so much counterplay.
Without a weapon ain't worth listening to.
Darius can E auto WQ. X-Men's our biggest counter is Rumble. I'd believe it. I'd believe it.
Ain't nothing more beautiful than
oh, it's Nerdites.
Except in the rich core.
Do you guys know that Nerdites' name is actually Dodgy Dodgerson? Oh, fuck. With Zoe, I think that I hate that fucking kit. And I don't really give a shit about counterplay or gameplay or anything. I think her kit is so shit that, yeah.
Let's get to killing them interloping intruders.
An enemy has been slain.
Really, Ari? You gotta be like that. Can I just kill her? I feel like I could just kill her. Whatever. Oh, wait. God damn it. Everyone had to be there, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Thoughts and pings are with me, Twitch chat. Thoughts and pings.
We was having a nice conversation.
No, but
Then
that's
they showed up.
the problem. Again though, that's the problem with champion kits like AKALI. There's so little counterplay that the only thing you can really do is bring these stupid champions like Rumble and just blow them away with uncounterable damage. Because if your champion has any amount of gameplay whatsoever, their kit just counters you.
I got your welcome and present right.
Huh. I guess I wasn't expecting to die in a charm this early in the game. That one took me a little bit by surprise, not gonna lie.
An enemy has been slain.
Plan begins where I walk.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Where the sun don't shine.
Okay, but why should there be a champion mechanic in the game? Like you realize the entire reason champions like Kled were given True Sight is so you couldn't stealth against them and immune their damage. Like that's kind of their thing. Do you think they randomly just tacked it on? Like they were like, oh, let's just give True Sight to his E and to his Q. Randomly. For no reason. No, because you fight Kled with AKALI and you're like, oh wait, this Kled needs to be able to see her, he's useless. And that's pretty much it. Like, oh, okay. Well, let's just put this on the kit then, because he clearly needs it. And then later on, Riot's like, oh, why'd we do that? Let's remove it. Yay! Really, though?
I didn't become a rear-forward brigadier admiral from running. Don't mean we can trust them.
Dead, I'm alive. See?
That kind of was fucky.
Nice stabbing back.
But we got it in the end. They dismounted me and then they just kind of like...
No, I'm positive.
We're like, okay, we dismounted him, good enough, fuck it, we out. And I just kind of hit the L star and mounted. I mean, I'm not okay. Okay, no, let me be clear. Let me be clear, Twitch chat.
You ready, Scarl?
I'm not okay with every champion being able to counter a unique champion mechanic for 75 gold. Pink warding AKALI wasn't okay, just to be clear. However, if a champion is deliberately given anti-stealth, okay, because their kit needs anti-stealth to function, then you shouldn't turn around and be like, oh, well, wait, why'd we add that? Let's just make it immune. I really feel like they could have fought with me instead of running off to do their own thing.
Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Gotta take it yourself.
An enemy has been slain.
Carl, this ain't no time for philosophy.
They killed him before I got there.
I keep hallucinating if you can talk. I'm sure it'll pass. I ain't paranoid. I'm ready. Real
Wait, so we're not doing the Baron, and we're also not helping. There we go. Kind of feel like he could have done that earlier, but you know, and then everyone ditched him. Where the fuck is our tank in all this, though? Like, that's what I don't get. Like, what are you doing in all this time, Zach? Did Yasuo just flash?
It's your birthday, Scarl. Let's make a murder thing. Ain't much I love. Only this big sky and this dumb lizard.
They got to me 7 times, Yas, and I have 7 deaths.
Are you ready for anything? Of course you are. I do not want my land destroyed. I want them unruly and free. They ain't ready for us.
You not? Oh shit! Wow, 14. Did they seriously kill Alistar again? But why? Just so we're clear,
No,
In all the time they could be helping me, they're beating the shit out of an Alistar through his ultimate. I just don't understand.
I came to cut off a piece of that Noxian tree, and I ain't sharing my piece. Yeah, they think they so clever. Brains don't win fights. Brains is what splatter on you.
Can I ping my FPS? No. Okay.
Hey, it's Forward Admiral Major Kled. I ain't been a mister since ever. All we need is open country. But we... I might have to jump off this ship. I'm doing your
Ace.